1 month, 3 countries and 18 flights. This is our 4 weeks adventure filled with breathtaking landscapes, vibrant cultures, and unforgettable moments. So let's hit the road! It all started in Bogota, the lively capital of Colombia. The first thing we did was head up to Montserrat, an absolutely incredible spot where we could see Bogota stretching out beneath us. Next, we headed to Medellin, a city that has risen from its tumultuous past. We were fortunate to explore Medellin with a local guide who shared stories about how the city has undergone a radical transformation. Afterwards, we flew to Santa Marta, where we geared up for a 5-hour hike to Tayrona National Park. It was a challenge, but the landscapes rewarded us generously. We decided to do something spontaneous, so we opened the Kiwi.com app, where we found the flight deals feature and chose to fly to Pereira. From Pereira, we headed to Salento, a charming little town in the heart of Colombia's coffee region. Here, we visited a coffee farm where we learned all about how coffee beans make their journey from the plantation to our cup. The smell, the atmosphere, everything was so authentic that we felt like we were part of this magical process of coffee making. We couldn't pass through Salento without exploring Cocora Valley, that appears on the 100,000 peso peak. We were greeted by the tallest palm trees in the world. The landscape here is simply surreal, with mist-covered mountains and palm trees that seem to touch the sky. It was one of the most beautiful days of hiking we've ever experienced. Our adventure continued as we explored Finlandia, another picturesque village where the colorful architecture and peaceful atmosphere made us feel like we've stepped into another time. This city also inspired the making of Encanto movie. Our next stop was Lima, the vibrant capital of Peru. Here we took a few days to relax and explore the city. The food in Lima is absolutely delicious. After recharging our batteries, we headed out of the city for a day trip to Paracas, where we visited the Candelabra, a mysterious geoglyph carved into the desert. Paracas also surprised us with its rich wildlife. We had a chance to see penguins, sea lions, and other wild animals, which made the experience even more memorable. Then, we reached Huacachina, a beautiful oasis in the middle of the desert, where we fully embraced adventure by riding a sand buggy and admiring the panoramic view. With our energy fully restored, we headed to Cusco. We spent a few days acclimating to the altitude. Here are some tips to make things more easy and beautiful in Cusco. Drink cocoa tea, apply SPF, and don't forget to eat local. Also, enjoy the alpaca experience. The highlight of our trip was of course Machu Picchu. We took the train to Aguascalientes and from there a bus that brought us to the ancient ruins. Seeing Machu Picchu in real life was an unforgettable experience. The place has this unique energy that overwhelms you and makes you feel part of its rich history. In Cusco, we booked a 1-day excursion with a local travel agency. We then embarked on an intense exploration of the Sacred Valley. We visited incredible places like Chinchero with its colorful textiles, and Moray where the circular Incan terraces left us speechless. We marveled at the salt mine of Maras where the tradition of harvesting salt has been preserved for centuries. After having lunch, we explored the imposing fortress of Ollantaytambo, as well as the authentic markets. Finally, we finished our excursion in Pisac where the views were out of this world. But our adventure didn't stop there. The next day, we ventured out on a day trip to Rainbow Mountain. First, we had to prepare with a proper breakfast for an intense hike. We chose the less crowded Palcoyo route, which was more than impressive. The colorful mountains in this area looked like they were painted by a divine artist, leaving us with memories that will last a lifetime. Our wish for this trip was to also visit Rio de Janeiro, so we used the Kiwi.com price alert feature in our favor. We set the price alert on the app, and when we received a notification, we immediately bought the plane ticket. We visited Christ the Redeemer statue on Corcovado, plus we got the chance to be amazed by the imposing panoramic views. We spent a lot of time in Copacabana, and from there we cycled along Ipanema Beach and enjoyed the sunset there. The next day we explored the street art at Escaderia Celarón, and in the evening we climbed Sugarloaf Mountain for an incredible view. Rio is a vibrant, lively city, and it gave us memories we'll never forget. Our last destination was Salvador, where we spent 3 relaxing days. The first day we decided to enjoy the sun on its beautiful beaches and to taste all kinds of delicious local food. Day 2 was dedicated to explore the historic center of the city, Pelourinho, with its favelas and streets full of color and music. Day 3 was all about relaxation before returning home, which was about to be a long journey. With our hearts full of memories and wonderful experiences, we returned home. It was an unforgettable journey, and we hope we've inspired you to plan your own adventure through these corners of the world.